we just got on the water, and the first line of business is getting some good fresh bait. So let's take a look at the graphs and I'll show you what we're looking at here. So I'm not sure how well you can see my graph, but looking at this screen, we've got tons of gizzard shad down here hugging the bottom. We're in about 30 foot of water. You can really see them back on this screen as well, on the down scan. So tons of them right along the bottom. We could throw the cast net on them, or we can use a sinking gill net. So we're gonna put the sinking gill net out today and see what we can scoop up. We've already got some gizzard shad in the net here. Look at that. Two, three, got a little catfish right here. All right, he's gone. There's our fourth gizzard shad, number 5. There's another one. All right, so we are all good there. We got all the bait we need. In my opinion, it's definitely worth taking the time to get that all sorted out at the beginning of your trip. Start with some nice fresh bait, and now we can just go fishing, not have to worry about it. Let's get them. Set up and ready to drag some baits. I'm peeling off my coin sinkers, throwing on some drifting weights. My favorite drifting weights are these Santee drifters right here. So we got a lot of drifting weights ready to go. We're gonna be running 6 rods out here. I'm probably not gonna use this rod at all today, but it's out here. I might suspend it, we'll see. These are from Uncle Lou. He makes some really nice quality planer boards. I've been loving them. I've got the 2 stands edition right here. I got the Green Machine edition out here. He'll make them custom for you if you want. The way these planer boards work is you got a fast clip in the back that's going to clip to your line and kind of free slide through there, and you've got a clip right here that can pull free, or you can wrap it so it stays static, whatever you want. I like to have mine pull free. So picture that line running straight between these. That's going to leave the board sitting in an angle, whereas this one does the opposite. So this board's going to go out one side of the boat, that's going to go out the other side of the boat, and they're going to pull away from each other. As you put water pressure on here, it's going to force the board out, and it's going to pull the bait out with it. We get our cooler here and grab us some gizzard shad. We'll get that guy going. He is still alive, so that's going to be a really nice fresh bait for us. We're going to chop that up on our catfish cutting board. I'm going to have some bigger size baits and some smaller size baits. I usually go a little bit smaller back towards the tail section here. We need to have at least 6 baits with us here today. And I've got a couple double hook rigs out today, so I'll have these longer baits on those so I can get 2 hooks in there. So that brings us up to 4 baits, 5 baits. Maybe I'll chop this guy in half and get up to 6 here. So here we're going to go with a body section. I love that gut pocket in there. I'll have 1 hook going one way, lots of hook exposed. Another hook going the other way, lots of hook exposed. So as that goes through the water, we've got 2 opportunities for a fish to bite that. I didn't really like the way that was sitting. Let's try this. There we go. Even if they short bite it, we got a hook back there. If they swallow that whole thing, there we go. So I'm going to get the boat going at a speed I like in the direction that I want before I start getting these boards out here. So we're going to try and work up along the shoreline up here up to this point. And then we've got some shipwrecks along that other side of that point we're going to try and work through as well. Now we're going to work on getting our boards out now that we're heading in the right direction. I'm going to start with my 2 outside boards, so that rod and this rod. Get those pulling out to the sides. Then I've got planer boards on these middle rods, and these 2 are going to drag right behind the boat. I'll put those out last. I'm only working with about 10 to 15 foot of water throughout this whole little stretch back here. So I don't need to have anything ridiculous out there as far as line. That initial cast is basically going to show you your allowance for how much line you have underneath the planer board. So if you're going to eventually get to deeper water, you want to make sure that you've got enough line out there to reach down to that deep water. And I've got probably 2 or 3 times as much as I need. Now I'm going to take this planer board, you saw how I hooked it up there, toss it out to the side, and as the boat goes, she'll pull out. I'm going to leave a whole bunch of line out there so it can start to work its way out. You can see it's drifting back, and once the slack comes out of that line, it'll pull taut and it'll kick the board out to the side. And that's about it. We'll let the boards kind of spread out. We got some wide over here, wide over here. We got a takedown on this rod right here. That's pretty cool. I had the drone up in the air when this one went down, so you probably saw that. No idea what kind of fish this is, but it was a pretty good hit on the takedown. And it looks like he's running right at us right now. Just came up on that point I was showing you before, and yeah, it's a great fish to start the day with. Not bad at all. He's in the net. All right, man. That's a lot of fun. All right, so that right there is a 33-inch blue cat. You can see I forgot my identifier, so I had to write it on my glove, but it's all good. Good looking fish. Let's get him out of here. Later, dude. Thanks for biting. He's gone. I already took the time to get that planer board out, so we're already back to fishing. Oh, there's a fish right there. You see that takedown? That's gonna be a good fish. Oh yeah. Moved our way into a little bit deeper water. And that thing just slammed it, baby. Yeah, pulling real nice here. Staying low, we're dropping into a little warm pocket here. Now it looks like he's running at the boat a little bit. This is gonna be a nice fish. Looks like he's trying to run across all my lines. We're gonna try and force him out this way. Let me grab that net while I'm ready, just in case we get a chance to scoop him up. Here we go. All right. He's spunky. He's taking this planer board for a ride and bending this Hellcat over real nice. Oh yeah, that's a nice big blue. I don't know how well he's hooked. We gotta get him in this net. Gotta switch hands here. This is getting a little sketchy. And try and pull him up here and get him in that net. All right. Yeah. Now that's a good fish. We can tell by how dark he is that he's been up in the shallows a little bit. All right. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a 42-inch blue cat. I'm gonna show you his eyeball right here. It's starting to glaze over a little bit. So he's not holding up all too well. This is either a fish that's maybe a little sick or pretty old, but either way, I'm gonna get him back in the water real quick here. Let's get that release on him. He's out of here. Now that was a good fish. We've been working for a couple hours here between fish, and if that's the last one of the day, I'm cool with it. We're gonna try for a little bit more though. All right, this one's a fish. Yeah, I think. It could be a good one. Instant drag feeler, definitely feels like a fish. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Got all kinds of lines in the way. He's running right at the boat right here. And we'll put the brakes on him right underneath the motor. There we go. Another nice blue. Let's try and work him up the side of the boat. We can get the net on him, which of course is on the other side of the boat. All right, there we go. Another nice blue. That one there is going to be a 35-inch blue, so a little bit short of a trophy fish, but he was a good fight. Took that rod down real nice. Time for a little release. Much healthier looking fish. Bye, buddy. There he goes. We're having a slow start. This has turned into quite a day. Just because this video is over doesn't mean the fun has to stop here. Check out these videos down below. Catch you some more goobers while you wait for our next video to drop. Later.